Carson-Newman falls on the road. Final score 62-60 against the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears here with the head coach Mike Mincey, Andrew Rogers for the Eagles Sports Network. Coach, very similar to the Anderson game. Good offensive first half, not so much in the second half. Was it a matter of just missed shots on good looks, or did you think your offensive execution was different from half 1 to 2?
A little bit of everything, honestly. You're correct. Like we've had, we know what the problems are. We can't really seem to fix it. We scored 39 points in the first half. We scored 21 in the second. We scored 5 in the fourth quarter. Did we have some good looks? We better. They're in a zone. I mean, yeah, we had some decent looks. I thought our offensive execution in the first half, because you saw the ball going through the bucket more often, was better. The second half was not as crisp. We couldn't keep the same lineup on the floor very long because we're trying to just looking for anybody and everybody that can make a shot. But we do turn the ball over quite a bit. Just some real interesting passes that were made. And if you're a team or an individual that knows how to operate against a zone, you can perform pretty well. And in the first half, we did that. Even though we missed, I think, 6 bunnies in the first half, 5 or 6 bunnies, whatever. And even with that, we had 39 points. So, yeah, that's it.
I don't know if you've seen the fourth quarter numbers, but I think you were 2 of 14 from the field. They were 1 of 12. So was it turnovers? I know they were 8 of 12 from the free throw line. Was it the free throw that was the difference there for them to claw that out in the fourth quarter, or was it your turnovers?
Well, we had just some really ill-advised turnovers against the 2-3 zone, or whatever they call it. I mean, it was just like puzzling turnovers, and then again we had some looks. We became a little bit more inactive down low to give somebody to throw it to, whatever. And granted, you're not going to get to the free throw line a lot if a team's in a zone. And I don't foul count, whatever. It doesn't really matter to me. I do think that there was walking on both ends of the floor. There was shuffling of feet. We ended up getting called at least twice, maybe 3 times in the second half. And it wasn't even split feet type stuff going off. It was actually maybe our pivot foot shifted or moved or something. But those are turnovers, and those are opportunities we don't get to score. So it was unfortunate. But I try to preach to them all the time, life on the road is life on the road. And winning on the road is not easy, and you got to play cleaner basketball to get it done.
I referenced the Anderson game, but it continues to remind me because of the way LR started the second half. You led by double digits for most of the second quarter, but there was that third quarter run right out of the gates that got them back within striking distance, made the game close. So can you pinpoint something now that we've seen, maybe this happened twice, we've seen other teams go on scoring runs after you build a good first half lead and start the second half?
Well, they're coming out, what was 11-point game? I mean, they're at home, first of all, and you're playing a little bit, I don't know if you're playing a little bit more aggressive, but you got to get back in the game. And certainly I felt like that we had some opportunities to score. We missed those opportunities. They went down and made opportunities. That was like the third quarter. I don't know exactly what happened. I know they got an ISO with Crooks. He scored, got man one. I think Harmon scored a couple of baskets. But we also got looks. We just didn't make them. And that's our key right now, is the fact that outside of Braylon's high percentage and outside of getting Lindsey layups near the rim, who is it that's going to step up for us and be consistent and be a consistent shot maker for us? And so, yeah, we went back home in Hope Fieldhouse, and we scored well and that kind of thing for the most part. But here we come on the road, give up another game that was obviously very winnable, but you lose, and we're still taking applications for shot makers.